Hello, my lovelies. It is time for another reading vlog, so stay tuned. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick and get this vlog started. It's actually really late. I'm about to go take my makeup off and go to bed. I didn't really read anything today because today's been more of a filming day, as well as I had to go to physical therapy and cooking and things like that. So yeah, I filmed my Wheel of TBR, I filmed my Cards Against my TBR, and that's pretty much it. I'm currently reading Inkheart by Cornelia Funke, I think is how you say it. I cannot get this name right. But anyway, I'm only on chapter like 4, so I'm not too far into it. But hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more read tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be a big editing day for me. Oh, another thing I was doing today was working on Merry Bookmas, preparing for the next round of SeasonAthon. I've got one of my co-hosts lined up, and I've started contacting authors and all that good stuff. So, getting things going. But now I need to go and get myself ready for bed. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, my lovelies. So we just got back from taking the dogs out for their walk. I'm all hot and sweaty. But I had breakfast, and now I'm watching Whimsical Narratives, her live reading sprints for SeasonAthon. And I think I'm going to take this opportunity to do some productivity sprints instead of reading, because I need to edit and upload my Cards Against my TBR and my Wheel of TBR that I filmed yesterday. So we're in like a 30-minute sprint. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with doing that, and I will check in with you later. So I haven't gotten a whole lot of reading done today. I've gotten to page 79, so I'm still like only this far in. But I did get 2 videos edited and uploaded, posted a video today, and filmed mail time, and also tried on all the clothes, not on camera, but just tried on all the clothes that I got in this mail time, and also covered myself in glitter. And kind of covered Marty a little in glitter too. Anyway, also got some stuff done for the next round of SeasonAthon. So feeling like pretty productive today. Snicker with his toy. But it's late. I'm going to be heading to bed soon. But I just wanted to check in with you again. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So today I got out and I did my physical therapy, and then I went and did a little bit of door dashing, and then I went and got my nails did, and they're very fall and festive, and I love them. And while I was out and about, I was working on Inkheart. I'm currently on page 227, so I've made a good chunk of the way through this. Not quite halfway. Okay, so what I can tell you about this is our main character, Maggie, her father has this ability where if he reads a story out loud, you can almost like see, smell, taste, feel what's going on in the story. And somehow when he does this, he pulls characters or things out of the stories, but something goes back in its place. And this character named Capricorn, as well as some other characters, not good characters, they're all like, well, most of them are villainous kind of characters, have come out of this book called Inkheart. And they now want the book. And that's really, I think, all I can tell you. It means, I don't think any of that's too much of a spoiler. No, because it says on the back, one cruel night, Maggie's father reads aloud from Inkheart, and an evil ruler named Capricorn escapes the boundaries of the book, landing in their living room. Suddenly, Maggie's in the middle of the kind of adventure she thought only took place in fairy tales. Somehow she must master the magic that has conjured up this nightmare. Can she change the course of the story that has changed her life forever? But right off the bat, one of the characters that wasn't necessarily a villainous character has come to Maggie's father and has said, hey, they're looking for you. They know where you are. They're coming. And they try to escape and get away before this Capricorn finds them. They're all definitely on an adventure here. And I am enjoying it. And it's cute and bookish and lots of fun. But now I must get to editing my blog from last week so I can get that uploaded for y'all. Not sure exactly when, but soon. So this morning, Marty and I went and did our walk with the dogs. Then we had to run to the courthouse downtown so that we could get the car that's for Xander all registered. And then came back here, and I've been working on SeasonAthon stuff for Mary Bookmas. I'm excited. I've got my co-host. I have my author and group book, and we're now like working on our prompts. And I think we have almost all of them at this point. So things are just going so smoothly so far. I'm super excited. But here in about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be leaving to go to my physical therapy office. But I don't have therapy today. I have, they've been doing this fundraiser, raising money to pay for the training for a service animal for a military veteran, and to get the veteran as well as the animal both trained together and all that stuff. Anyway, they've had these jars out, and you could put money in each staff member's jar, and whoever ended up with the most money raised is getting a pie to the face. And apparently there was a tie today, or a tie between two of the staff members, and today they're going to do the pies in the face. Plus, one of the staff members that's getting the pie, her name's Caroline, and she, all of these people have been working with me, but she is leaving and moving, and I was actually there with her the day that she found out, like, they got, their offer got accepted on the house where they're going to be moving to, and, but yeah, today's going to be her last day, so I want to go and see her off and say bye. And I asked them if I could bring my camera and film the pies to the face, and they said yes. So I'm going to do that, and I will check back in with you a little bit later.
Okay. Are we upon ourselves?
Do we have to say something?
You guys should just go, like, hi each other.
I hate this.
Well, how am I supposed to?
How am I supposed to hold this?
Wait, who buys who?
That is the smallest
I think
amount of whipped cream ever.
Caroline pies David, David pies Ashley, and Ashley pies Caroline.
Okay.
How about it?
Are we going?
Guys, don't make it splash.
1, 2.
You want I think Ashley needs a little bit more. Yo, both get her. Both get her. Tastes pretty good. So today I was supposed to go out and do DoorDash, and I was going to listen to my audiobook. However, we have hurricane weather. In Tennessee, we have hurricane weather. So I opted to not go out in that today. Though it was really, really hard because I kept getting notifications from DoorDash about how busy it was. And I guess other drivers didn't want to be out in it either because they were like offering bonuses and stuff. And I'm like, I really want to do it, but I don't want to be out there. So, and I guess other people didn't want to go out and get their own food either, which is why there were more people were ordering and less people were out delivering. So, but yeah, instead I stayed in and I listened to Inkheart while doing some diamond painting. I have a Christmas one that I'm still working on and I need to get done, but that's pretty much been the extent of my day. I did do some like computer work this morning. I uploaded a video. I set up the live after hours show for tomorrow, and by the time this airs, that will have already been up, so I'll link it up here for you to go check out. And I had a conversation with a friend. We made plans to possibly do some traveling together, which is going to be fun. I'm just waiting to hear back from her about if her hubby said yes or no. Oh, because we were talking about doing like a back-to-back cruise, like 2 cruises back-to-back together, which would be really, really neat. I managed to finish Inkheart today, and I think I'm going to give that one, let's say, a 3.75. I very, very much enjoyed it. I think I told you about it already, but if not, it's about a girl named Maggie, who her father has this special ability to read characters or things from stories into our real world. And unfortunately, things have to balance, so when he ends up pulling something out of the story, something else goes in, and well, some of these characters want to go back to their story, and some of them don't. And there's also people that have ended up in the stories that shouldn't be there, and people want them out. And I feel like that's, other than what I've already said, I think that's all I can say. But it was really, really good, and I do plan on continuing with the series. But for now, I'm getting ready to go to bed. But tomorrow I need to do some housework, and I also, weather permitting, I plan on going out and doing a walk with Marty. We'll see about that. With the dogs, again, we'll see about if the dogs go out, depending on the weather. And I need to go do some grocery shopping. But yeah, other than that, my plan is to like do things around the house, listen to another audiobook, and then have our after hours live show tomorrow night. But the book that I'm planning on listening to, I just purchased on Audible, is Scenes of the Crime by Jilly Gagnon, which is one of my Once Upon a Book Club books. So I'm going to look and see when the first gift's supposed to be. And as I go through and I open up the gifts, I'll show you what they are. But for now, I must go to sleep. So this morning, I've realized a couple of things. One, I was supposed to go to physical therapy yesterday. I totally forgot. I saw a text message from them that came yesterday. I guess they tried to call me too. Don't know what happened there. I went on Thursday to film, and then Friday, I don't know, my brain just said it's Saturday. But I have been reading Scenes of the Crime by Jilly Gagnon today, and I am on page 57, which is where the first gift is. So a little bit about this. These 5 girlfriends in college, they all go to this winery for spring break. It's one of the girls, it's her grandparents' winery in Oregon. And during that trip, one of them disappears, goes missing. You know, there's a whole investigation, and the police deem it to be an accident. Anyway, now 15 years later, our main character, Emily, she works for a sitcom, and she kind of hates it, and like she writes for it, and she's had this story in her head, Vanessa's story, the girl that went missing, and she's decided that she's going to write this screenplay. And in order for her to really do it, she feels like she needs to go back to the scene of the crime and, or, you know, back to the vineyard. And all the girls need to be together. And so she arranges this, and that's kind of where we're at this point. There's a lot of tension between these women because they've all, like, they haven't really continued for the most part being friends. There's some that have, like, two that have still become, like, stayed friends or kept in contact or whatever, but for the most part they don't really communicate too much with each other, and there's definitely a lot of tension between them all. Okay, so right now they are they're all at the vineyard. They all just got there and picked out their rooms, and now one of them has just laid out like a big cheese and crackers kind of thing. And Brittany says, "Lydia, was this you?" She pointed at the tray, slightly less composed when I'd arrived, but still beautiful. Talking about the tray of like cheese and crackers. Apparently it's very fancy looking. So now let's open our gift, which I'm guessing like a cutting board or something based on the size here. There's only 4 gifts in this box. One of them is very book shaped, so maybe we'll have another book in here. As far as the writing goes, right now I'm kind of on the story. I will end up reading the entire book because I like to do it while opening the gifts. But this is one that I might have at this point DNF'd, maybe. It's definitely, I don't think it's going to get more than like a 3 from me. But I don't know, it could pick up and end up being awesome. I guess this is what the plate of cheese and stuff. Acai wood serving tray. That was just kind of stuck on there. Anyway, it's a really nice little serving tray. Cool. Snickers like, did I hear cheese? I don't know that I would actually use this, so I'm going to put it back in the box without the other stuff. And this is something that I might put in the thing for one of my coffee patrons, like one of my wine tier coffee patrons for their giveaways. For my book buddy of the month. Okay, so the next gift is the book-shaped one on page 100. So that probably won't be too long until I get to it. I have not started with the housework yet that I need to do. I've pretty much been doing stuff on my phone, and when I say doing stuff on my phone, I mean ordering crap from Temu that I probably don't need to order, but I'm doing it anyway. And then I've also been working on booking another trip. I'm going to do a back-to-back cruise with a friend of mine that I actually met on a previous cruise. I met her and her husband when we were doing, Xander and I were doing our, I think it was the transatlantic from Barcelona to Florida. Anyway, we've kept in contact, and yeah, we're gonna do a back-to-back because I get so many cruise offers, and it just so happened that we noticed that 2 of them on the same ship were like back-to-back, and one's like Western Caribbean and one's Eastern Caribbean, and so I don't have anything already planned during that time, so yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, I'm gonna get back to scrolling through Temu and listening to Scenes of the Crime. Okay, I am back, and we just got to the next gift. So they're talking about going somewhere and getting some brunch, and one person says, "Actually, I think I'll beg off to," Lydia said, slipping the dog-eared playing card between the pages of her book again and laying it down on the counter. Let's see what book she's reading. Here we go. Okay, I don't think I've heard of this one. The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. This says, if you can rewrite the past, you can control the future. 1992. After a confrontation at a Riot Girl concert, 17-year-old Beth finds herself in a car with her friend's abusive boyfriend dead in the back seat. agreeing to help her friends hide the body. This murder sets Beth and her friends on a path of escalating violence and vengeance as they realize many other young women in the world need protecting too. Okay. 2022. Determined to use time travel to create a safer future, Tess has dedicated her life to visiting key moments in history and fighting for change. But rewriting the timeline isn't as simple as editing one person or event. And just when Tess believes she's found a way to make an edit that actually sticks, she encounters a group of dangerous travelers bent on stopping her at any cost. Tess's and Beth's lives intertwine as war breaks out across the timeline. A war that threatens to destroy time travel and leave only a small group of elites with the power to shape the past, present, and future. Against the vast and intricate forces of history and humanity, is it possible for a single person's actions to echo throughout the timeline? From Annalee Newitt's founding editor of IO9 comes a story of time travel, murder, and the lengths we'll go to protect the ones we love. And the blurb here says, the mind-blowing punk feminist sci-fi time-traveling thriller you've been waiting for. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it's good. Let's do a little quick look on Goodreads. Okay, so it's only got like 8,736 ratings, so not a huge amount, but it has a 3.74. And it says genres: science fiction, time travel, fiction, fantasy, LGBT, queer, feminism, audiobook, adult, and alternate history. All right. Well, cool. Okay, so the next gift, I want to say, was like in the 300s. So it'll probably be a while. Let's see. Yeah, both of these, one of them is page 347, which is not 347, 342. And it's this one here. And then we have one at 375, which is this one here. Those are like towards the very end of the book. Like here's the one on page 342. So there's only this much left of the book at that point. So it'll be a little while. Now there are some parts in here that go by quickly because we go back and forth between like, here's how the story is. But let me go back a few pages. Then there's also like the screenplay. So those parts go quicker. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm about halfway through with Scenes of the Crime. And what I can say so far, this is Pretty Little Liars, but just like aged up a little bit. That's very, very, very much what this is like. Though I've never read the Pretty Little Liars books, and I never finished the series, but I did watch a lot of the series. And I will say it is better than this book. But it's okay. It's fine. But we are having a little intermission because Braden is home and he's willing to try one of the weird things that I got. If you'll watch my last vlog, you know we did this whole thing where we were like trying the most extreme stuff. Well, I have another of the most extreme things, though Braden is the only one that's going to be doing this. Hey Xander, can you bring it over here, the box? So it is a gummy bear, just one single regular size gummy bear. This is Lil Nitro, the world's hottest gummy bear. This thing, it says, consumer beware, this is not your ordinary gummy bear. From Flamethrower Candy Company comes the next experience for those who seek the heat. Lil Nitro has been infused with our signature 9 million Scoville unit chili extract, making him 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. So Xander went and got him some rubber gloves to wear so he's not touching it. And then he'll take them off so he doesn't end up like rubbing his eyes while wearing the gloves. Because, yeah, oh my goodness. So we're about to get to witness this. All right, I'm recording.
Okay, so
don't let the dog get it.
Me, myself, and I am not really good with spicy stuff myself. Somewhat. But, you know, might as well try it for the thrill, you know? So.
Hashtag Lil Nitro Challenge. Oh, it says, can you go a full 5 minutes without relief? You got to hold it up here. There we go.
That's how small the bear is. It's got a stick of dynamite.
I would not put that too close to your nose.
Smell it.
Don't touch it to anything.
You want to smell it?
No.
It smells evil.
It smells like cinnamon.
Alright.
No, we don't.
Alright, count me down.
Alright, from 10.
3, 2, 1, go! Is there instant relief, instant pain? Oh, he is chewing the heck out of that. Are you okay? Can we take the hat off or back?
I'd take your gloves off, man.
Well. How's it taste?
Hot.
It tastes hot?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sweating? Mm-mm. Don't rub your face with these gloves. You can take them off unless you're, yeah.
Swallowed it.
Oh, yeah. I totally would have spit it. Oh, okay, so you lasted a little less than a minute before some relief.
Oh.
He's got a big cup of milk here. Here, take your clothes off so you don't accidentally... Here, let me help you with that. So you don't accidentally rub anything.
Oh. 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 Oh, that's hot.
Just hold the milk in your mouth. Do you want some yogurt?
Yes. Oh. Oh. My eyes are watering, dude.
Oh my god, bro.
Don't rub your eyes. Here, let me stir this up for you.
Oh.
There's some fruit in this. It's peach.
Ooh.
But you can coat your mouth good with some yogurt.
Oh my god.
There you go. Put the yogurt in your mouth and just let it coat everything. Here, swallow the milk and stuff and then coat your mouth with the yogurt.
I don't even like peach.
I'd take a big bite. Fill your whole mouth up.
I don't even like peach. But is it
better?
right now?
Is it better than that?
I'm crying.
Just wait until it comes out the other end. You're really going to be crying then. You're a brave man. I'm proud of you.
There's tears.
Yeah?
Oh, Jesus. It just doesn't go away. It's just in my mouth.
Is it getting worse?
It's getting worse. Oh.
I mean, honestly, I probably would have just licked the thing in that minute.
He chewed it up and
swallowed it. I would not have swallowed that thing. Oh.
Dude, that is gonna suck to poop out. Seriously.
You'll scrape up all the yogurt
Bro,
we
I can see the smoke coming out of your nose.
It's coming out your nose, out your ears.
That's actually really... That's actually really good.
This is the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt.
Advertise them. They're really good.
Yeah, we like them. This is our go-to yogurt.
That's actually so good.
I imagine
Are
anything's.
you okay?
I imagine anything's good after that.
It's like it got worse.
That was a giant cup of milk. too.
me feel alive.
It's
Jesus.
your sinuses will be good and clear. This is the last bite of the yogurt too. Whenever you want it. Let me know if you need more. I can go get some more yogurt for you. Or milk.
Ow!
It's a good thing you bought 2 gallons of milk.
Oh, I'm not gonna need that. I'll probably drink water. I'm gonna drink water after this.
Doesn't water make it worse?
Water can definitely make it worse. Soda can definitely make it worse. How you doing? So how was the actual flavor? I mean, you said it was hot, but what was the flavor like? Because it smelled to me like cinnamon.
Okay, it tasted kind of like cherry.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah.
Mixed with insanely hot. Like just...
Fiery cherry. Did it burn like going down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna burn coming out too, probably.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Still, it has not gotten better.
Here's a champ. Way to go, Braden. No, it's probably gonna be a while until he. Oh, Kaya is giving you a round of applause too.
Thank you.
It's probably going to be a while until he is back to normal. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this clip here, and I'll be back with you guys later. Poor Braden. He ended up drinking probably 1/3 of a gallon of milk, and as things started settling down in his mouth, he was like chilled and stuff like that. Then he got sick. And when he got sick, all that heat that had like calmed down was back and was also in his nose and his sinuses, and yeah, poor thing. And then he went and laid down and ended up taking a nap, and his phone died. And he had an alarm set, but his phone died. And so he ended up waking up about a quarter after he was supposed to be at work. I didn't even realize he had work today, so poor thing. So I got some shoes on, and I drove him up there really quick, and yeah, he was like, well, at least I'm in my work clothes already. Poor guy. But I did get to the next gift. I'm very close to being done with the book. It says, my fingers closed around the corkscrew in my pocket. Its cool, sleek shape growing less and less reassuring by the moment. So I'm guessing we got a corkscrew. All the reveals and stuff are happening, and so I can't really tell you anything. The book's okay, though. It's not great. It's not terrible. So that line is on the back of here as well. And it says, I flicked open the twisted strip of metal, pressing the pad of my thumb to the end, testing its sharpness. Okay. I actually have one of these. So this is probably another thing that I will pass on. But you like screw, and then these things go up. And then you do this and it pulls the cork up. These are nice. I have a silver one. I was thinking this was pretty big for a regular corkscrew. Okay, now I don't have long at all until the next gift, because I'm on page 342. The next one's on 375. So I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, so the last gift was actually in the epilogue. I'm so close to the end, like 4 pages from the end. And I'm pretty sure I know what's going to be in the box, because it says, this person tugged off her gigantic sunglasses to fix me with an expectant stare as I slipped into the passenger seat. So I'm guessing we've got sunglasses, which I could use some new sunglasses, so hopefully they're me. Okay, this one has a little pool thing. So we have something that looks like glasses or sunglasses in a case, and a little cloth for cleaning. This is cute. All right, let's check out these sunglasses. Okay, these are cute. I'd wear them. They're me. Cool. I will be keeping these for sure. So I have less than an hour until the After Hours live show. So I'm going to finish this up and maybe put some makeup on, and then it'll be time to get on.
We are live! Hello, my lovelies! How are you all doing this evening? Oh, wow. You said my words almost exactly. Oh, yay! Hi!
How are you?
Good! Oh my gosh, I love watching you guys.
Thank you so much. So tell us, how long you
This
been
is
watching?
awesome.
Are you new to the family? Have you been here for a while? Like,
No, I've been watching probably about a year and a half now.
what? Okay, in that time, what would you say is your favorite video? What's your favorite video?
Oh gosh, my favorite video. Well, probably one of your recent ones where you actually got the more than $1,000.
Yeah, that was a good one.
When you hit that ball, I was like, oh Lord.
I didn't know how to react. I swear, man, I was like, what? Like, what? Like,
Okay, so the coolest thing just happened. So I was watching some YouTube, and my favorite slot channel, practically the only slot channel that I watch, is SC Slots. I watch every single one of their videos. I just want to show y'all this. Okay, hold on. Show y'all how much I do watch them. Okay, first, my search. They're like at the top of my search. And then if I go to their videos, you'll see like all of their videos are fully watched. Like as soon as their videos pop up, I hop on. And tonight I just happened to pop on and saw that they were about to do a live. I was literally the first person into the live. Like it said one waiting. It was just me. And I just sat there and waited. And I'm watching the live. I'm enjoying it. I'm putting some stuff in the chat, though I don't know if they ever saw any of that. But then they actually offered to let people join the live. They put a link on there and they're like, hey, if you want to join the live, click on this link. And I'm like, click. And I was on there live. So I'm actually going to link either up here or down in the description box the link for that particular live if you want to go and check it out. But they're fantastic. If you like slots, check out their channel. If you like lifestyle vlogging kind of channels, you can check out Samara Marie, which is, I'll link her channel as well down in the description. She's the S of SC Slots and he's the C, he's Chris. But it was so very, very, very cool getting to chat with them. Like when I saw like my thing come up in there, I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That was so cool. Like their methods are what I use when I go play in the casino. I hear them in my head. Legit. I hear them when I'm playing in the casino. And so like right afterwards I wrote Marty and well actually he wrote me about something. And then I was like, dude, I was just on a live with my favorite slot channel. And he's like, yeah. I was like, it was so cool. And he's like, the couple you always watch? And I'm like, yeah. So that was pretty cool. I fangirled a little bit there. It was awesome. But yeah, I will link their channels down below. I'll link the video up here if I can. And yeah, I did not get any more read today. Today was pretty much a filming day for me. I filmed like 4 videos and worked on some SeasonAthon stuff. And yeah, that was pretty much it for me for the day. Now I need to go and like take my makeup off and get ready for bed because it's nearly 11 o'clock. And I have to get up bright and early, super early tomorrow. But I'm not going to end this vlog here because it is a SeasonAthon vlog. I am going to go one more day because tomorrow is the last day of September. So we'll end it tomorrow. And hopefully I can get my final book completed tomorrow. Tomorrow is a work day for me, so we'll see how much I can get done. I do have an appointment in the morning with my orthopedic doctor for my shoulder, and I also have physical therapy tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm going to try to work in between, and I have to take Braden to work, and it's going to be a busy day. But I'll be in the car a lot, so I'll be able to listen to an audiobook, and I can't remember if I told you, but I am currently listening to The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chashki, and I'm only on chapter 2, like, I'm not far into it at all. But fingers crossed I can knock it out tomorrow. Alright, I'll talk to you then. So SeasonAthon is officially over for this round, and I can happily say that yesterday I did complete The Star-Touched Queen. So, let's see. I ended up reading, for English 2010, Read Any Book You Like and Post a Review. I read The Obsidian Tower. For English 2130, just to read an American classic or an American band book, I read We Are the Ants. For the Natural Science and Lab category, I actually did 2 classes. So I did Biology 1050, Life on Earth, read a book set in our real world, and post a review. I read Scenes of the Crime by Julie Gagnon, and then I also did Chem 1110, General Chemistry 1, read a romance and post a review, and I read When in Rome. For the non-Western culture category, I also did 2 classes, so I did Geography 1030, World Geography, read a book set in a country other than the US or UK, and I read Voices by David Eliot. And for Religion 2120, Introduction to Philosophy of India, read a book by an Indian author, I read The Star-Touched Queen. And I thought that was an actual reread for me. It definitely was not. I don't remember anything about this. So our main character, she has a bad horoscope. I guess at this time, when everybody was born there, they all are given a horoscope on like something about their life, and hers is something along the lines of goes with death and something like it's not good. And so she always figured she would live like a matronly, scholarly life, and she was happy with that. But then comes a time when they're like, yeah, she's the last girl and there's war about to happen and she's going to have to marry somebody to help their kingdom, and she's not thrilled about it. But then her father comes to her and he's like, yo, if you pick anybody, it's gonna make somebody else mad, so you need to kill yourself. And she's like, say what? And he's like, yeah, sorry, that's really the best option. And as she's about to do what he said, one of her suitors steps in and saves her and like stops her from doing that and tells her, hey, there's a whole thing about to happen. We need to get you out of here. And so she chooses him. And things go a little cray-cray from there. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I give it 4 stars. Also yesterday, I was out like the entire day between appointments and door dashing. That not only did I finish that, but I started one of my books for October, and I started the Quicksilver Court by Marissa Caruso, which was the sequel to The Obsidian Tower. and I'm currently on chapter 6 of that. So yay. Today is another DoorDash day for me, so maybe I'll get that one finished too. That'd be cool. And I might even though it's not part of my TBR, I might try to also read The Ivory Tomb, which is the third book. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a rather large TBR for October, so maybe I should read that. So one of my appointments that I went to yesterday, was the orthopedic guy for my shoulder. It wasn't actually just for my shoulder. When I initially went to him, it was for all the different injuries that I had when we did this big European trip. I also went to him because I injured both of my feet throughout the trip. So the very first place we went, Xander and I walked a lot, and then something happened to my right foot. I don't even know what happened to my right foot, but it ended up hurting a lot and swelling up. And when it finished, when all the swelling finally went down, there was this knot, and I thought that was sticking out the top, and I was like, that must have been a stress fracture or something that happened, and that's a bone sticking up. And yeah, it never went away, and I could feel it. It stopped hurting, but I was like, it's pretty solid, whatever it is. And it wasn't moving around and stuff, so I was like, maybe it's a bone sticking up. And I literally went that entire trip without doing anything about it, just because it wasn't hurting me anymore. And then the other foot, it was more the ankle on my left foot, I had them check out because I took a nasty fall getting onto a train heading to France. So they did scans of everything and checked everything out. So yesterday when I went, he's like, how's the shoulder doing? I was like, it's improving. It's not 100% better. And he was like, raise your arm, put it behind your head, put it behind your back. He was like, it's looking really, really good. And I told him that the numbness that I had has gone away. So yay. And I did tell him I was still having a lot of pain. I was having pain in my feet, knees, hips, all that stuff. And I needed to, he had told me to wear these shoe inserts and I hadn't gotten them. And I was like, I need that paper again. And they also wanted to do another ultrasound on the little knot on my foot. So the first time I went there and they did an ultrasound, they're like, it's not a bone, it's a cyst. But it doesn't look like anything bad. If it's not bothering you, we'll just leave it alone for now. And then when you come back, we'll check it again. So yesterday they checked it again and they're like, it's gotten significantly more dense. So now I'm going to have to do an MRI. I have a foot tumor or something. Apparently this could be anything from as benign as just a regular cyst that's nothing, to that's best case scenario, and worst case scenario is freaking bone cancer. And then the plethora of things in between. So hopefully it's not, worst case scenario, because that would suck. My grandfather actually had that, so that would really suck. I'm hoping for best case scenario, obviously. Though I was very thankful for the audiobooks yesterday because I needed my mind to be kept off of all that. Now I'm just waiting for them to give me a call to set up all of that MRI stuff. So I'll keep you updated on that if you're interested. Oh, wait. They're actually calling me to set that up now. Hold on. Hello? Okay, so I am now set up for an MRI on the 9th. So next week, I think? Is that next week or the week after? I think that's next week. Anyway, yay. They're asking me all these questions. And one of them's like, are you claustrophobic or have anxiety? I'm like, yes. But I'll still do the MRI and I'll be okay. So, yeah. I really hate doing MRIs because I am both very claustrophobic and have a lot of anxiety. So those are not fun. But I can keep my body calm. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end this vlog here. If y'all watched all the way to the end, send me a little hug emoji. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.